How to tie the Woodland Zip Tie. Two great uses coming up. So the first great use for the Woodland Zip Tie is if, say for example, you've got a bedroll or something like that, or even a bundle of sticks, and you want to hold them together tightly and securely, then the Woodland Zip Tie will do the job. And as you can see, I've got my cordage here, not a massive length, and I have middled it, and I have got a bite at the top end there, and the working ends are coming down towards me. The first thing that I do is I pass the bite underneath my bedroll, or the dog's blanket in this case. Bear is well pleased with this. And you can see now I have pulled my bite through. Now that I've done that, I'm just going to take a little bit more through and then hold it in my fingers like so. I'm going to allow it to just flip it over, and we end up two loops at that point there. Once I've done that, I'm going to bring those two loops together, just bring them up, bring them together, and you will then see, for those of you who know your knots more, you will see there we've actually created the cow hitch around my fid. Just remove that for now. So now that we've done that, I'm then going to take the right hand working end and I'm going to pass it through those two loops that we've created at the top here. So pass it through those two loops, get my porky fingers in, and then I take the left hand working end and I pass it in through those two loops again. Just run it parallel to the previous one, but in the opposite direction. Pull it through, and now that I've pulled it through, the next thing I have to do is just dress it up nice and smartly and tightly. And you'll see now here, now that it's dressed up smartly and tightly, that as I pull on it, we are actually strangling our blanket. And it will just lock itself, and if you find you've got slightly slippery rope, there's no reason why you can't go over the top and just lock it off again with your own favourite knot. And to undo it is very simple. All we do is get hold of the right hand and the left hand standing part and just pull them through, and you can see then it just slackens off and comes undone. Okay, so let's say for example the second method of using the Woodland Zip Tie is I want to lash these two poles together. Very quick and very easy, and all we need to do is as follows. I just take the bite and I pass it underneath everything and bring it around over the top. So bring it round over the top so it passes over the top of the white one, and then I can just bring it together at this point here. Now that we've done that, the next thing I do is that bite there, I just bring a little bit through and I allow it to fold over like so. So we end up with two loops on either side of the white one. And now that I've done that, I then twist it again and then bring those two loops together at that point. And you can see here now, if I pass it through my fid, you can see now here we have tied the cow hitch. Take the fid out, and what I'm going to do now is just take the right hand working end and pass it through both my loops at that point. Pass it both through, and now that I've done that, I take my left hand working end and I pass it through both the loops again, and then all I need to do now is just pull up nice and tightly, and you can see now as I pull up nice and tightly, we can put the white one in the exact position we want, and then just draw it up as tight as you can, and there you have it. We've got the Woodland Zip Tie. You can, if you want to, just carry on and tie a knot over the top of that one if you want to make it even more secure. And then to undo it, all we do is get hold of these two bottom ones here and just pull it apart, and you can see now we've undone it very quickly and very easily. So that's it. That is the Woodland Zip Tie. I'm struggling to say that one today.